What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 11 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again taking our Calyrex team for a spin. We've had some really good success with it, and I'm hoping to continue that today. So, looking at my opponent's first team, it is going to be the Zacian team. Zacian's Sun. So it is Landorus, Grimmsnarl, Torkoal, Zacian, Indeedee, and Venusaur. So everything about this says Weezing with Calyrex, and then Charizard in the back. Do I want Charizard or do I want Torkoal? Definitely one of the two. Charizard being fast is really nice. But let's bring Torkoal. Torkoal has kind of been the go-to a lot of the time. So let's go with that. Let's see how this goes. I think if we can, as long as we get chip damage onto Zacian, we know that we're able to clean up. We do want to preserve Weezing, so figuring out how they want to deal with that is going to be important. But the strategy is pretty consistent. Max Gigas hit really hard. Grimmy Lando. Grimmy Lando is perfect. You cannot outspeed Gigas unless you're Scarfed, which means that I have an easy Ice Punch onto you. Oh yeah, easy Ice Punch. Go for a taunt on a Grimmsnarl. That is 100% taunt on a Grimmsnarl. That is 100% a Max Hailstorm on the Landorus. So barring Focus Sash Landorus, which you know I have lost to before, and we have historically had moments on the channel where I'm like, unless it's so and so, and then it's so and so. So like, not ruling anything out here. Switching into so this is good because you've confirmed essentially that you don't have Sun. I mean, you could be reliant. You could have Venusaur relying on my Torkoal. So that's not a potential out of the realm of possibilities. So we'll see kind of how things work out. Survey says here comes Max Landorus. You could max guard. You could max guard trying to reflect with yeah, you could do that. You could say, I'm gonna max guard, I'm gonna set up a reflect, that's gonna let Landorus take a hit. But you are also guaranteeing that, let's see, okay, no max guard. So this is a free one shot onto your Landorus. Thank you very much. Landorus goes down. We get a nice little taunt off onto Grimmsnarl. Everything is right in the world, and this is a good way to start so far. Give me that sweet rage. Perfect. Yep, no speed on the Grimmsnarl. Get that taunt off. Show me the reflect, baby. Love to see it. That means we can go for a Protect on Weezing. We can go for a Max Quake onto this definitely incoming Zacian. If it is a Venusaur, we're just going to Ice Punch it once again. If it's Venusaur, it's an Ice Punch and a Sludge Bomb on the Grim. And then Zacian is going to just take chip. Zacian just can't win at this point. As we will see, yep, here comes old Doggo. The old Doggo, we're going to go for a Protect. And we're going to go for a big old Max Quake onto you. You don't really have anything you can do from here. Gigas is stupid. This is just not. I built a Calyrex team and I don't even bring it 90% of the time. I just have this giant thing punching everyone in the face. But essentially, yeah, there is no way. What? You would need to be Adamant Max Attack, critical hit me with a Behemoth Blade to KO Gigas. Yeah, even if as long as you don't crit me. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's GG. Because we'll KO. We don't want to speak quite yet, because I still have to KO Grimmy. Boom. We have a Max Strike. Whatever you have is going to be slower. We can Max Strike and Sludge Bomb into Grimmy. This is probably what? Potentially a Spirit Break? This should be a Spirit Break into Gigas. Yep, into Gigas. We do live. That's all I care about. That means I can Max Strike, yeah, Max Strike and Sludge Bomb into Grim should be enough for the KO. Wheezing, I'm really glad I opted for a Leftovers variant instead of like a Focus Sash. I feel like it just makes such a difference, mainly because I'm not pivoting out as much with this style of, what's it called, of Wheezing. I know I've played a bunch of different variants of it, and the item is super important. And here's Torkoal. I'm gonna double up here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna strike you. I don't actually care about the Torkoal, and yeah, we're gonna cancel. So overall, really good first one. Gigas, unstoppable. You can't stop it. Yeah, it is kind of what it is, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Groudon. It is Groudon, Charizard, Venusaur, Grimmsnarl, Eleki, and Umbreon. Gigas, Wheezing, Calyrex, Torkoal, same 4. Same 4. We do have to be a little bit cognizant of the scariest lead is Charizard Eleki. Charizard Eleki is pretty much an auto lose because of the fact that you guarantee that you can KO Wheezing. I mean, not Wheezing. You guarantee you can KO Gigas using a combination of what's it called? The Electro Wildfire. I'm pretty sure is a KO onto Gigas. If it's not, we got a game on our hands. If it is, like I said, it is an insta lose. While Gigas is great, the base 100 speed sometimes can be a little bit of a hindrance. So yeah, Eleki with Charizard would be a scary lead, and is why I'm reconsidering potentially changing some stuff up on this team just to have a better matchup into something like that. As it is, okay, Eleki, Umbreon, I don't care. I 100% do not care. That is a max strike onto an Umbreon and a taunt onto it. We are going to stop it from doing everything. I want Umbreon gone. I do not care about the entire rest of this team. I very much am going to punch you as hard as I can, and I'm going to make it so you cannot do stuff to me. I just want to punch this Umbreon. Umbreon gone is the only thing I care about. I don't even care about Eleki because of the fact that Calyrex is going to outspeed everything other than Eleki at -1, right? Like, Charizard. If you have Charizard in the back, Groudon Charizard would be terrifying. That's actually the thing that is the thing I should be afraid of, is Charizard Groudon in the back. Yeah, because then you have a late max Charizard Groudon in the back. Sorry, I keep like turning away when I should be focused on the screen. Charizard Groudon means, so I need to, Umbreon, I need to not waste 2 turns of my max with Umbreon. You're gonna Volt Switch. Okay. Volt Switch, revealing Life Orb is huge. It means that you're not Focus Sash, which is a big deal to know. This should, if it's, okay, oh, that's game. That is 100% game. You did not bring Charizard? I am so sorry. Okay, that's a 2-shot onto you. That means that we strike the subsequent turn. KO, or not KO, taunt into Grim. And then it's not over yet, but like it is pretty close. Yeah, that's super nice for us. Oh, Wheezing actually is in really good shape. We can then Sludge Bomb into, what do I care more about? I care way more about Grimmy. Let's go for a strike onto Grimmy and go for a Sludge Bomb onto Umbreon. Try and KO Umbreon. Umbreon doesn't actually have priority. Grimmsnarl might have Sucker Punch. So we should target down Grim as hard as we can. I actually could have doubled up into it, but a Max Strike should be enough. Unless it's like a Focus Sash variant. This is really great because it also eliminates the potential of Lagging Tail Trick, which is awesome. Wheezing is too good. We are, once again, probably not using well, we might use Calyrex. We're going to see an Umbreon swap out. This should be a Eleki. Yep, it is going to be a Eleki. That's perfectly fine with me. We're going to strike and KO Grimmy. Grimmy go bye-bye. This is important because now what happens is we have Calyrex faster than Eleki if Eleki stays in, because Eleki is at -1. So that's a huge threat. We're going to get a big chunk, probably 40%. Okay, critical hit, so that's why it's a little more than 40%. We do get a poison, so that actually is going to seal up this game probably 100%, because of the fact that now you don't even have a way to outspeed Calyrex, because you are going to go down from one more turn of poison. I don't want to waste my max. I do want to just punch Groudon as hard as I can. We do have the option of Willow. It's actually not over, because Groudon is scary. We're going to just see, okay, you bring out Umbreon, so that's actually fine. Umbreon, in my opinion, seals this game up. Let's Hailstorm and go for a Protect. Yeah. It is still scary. Rillaboom could have done something. We actually should have double protected. No, it's fine, because I can sacrifice Torkoal for Groudon to max strike. Yo, if you Volt Switch, it's GG. You Thunderbolt, that's GG. That's 100% GG. We're gonna take down your Umbreon. That means, yeah, Umbreon goes down. You can't change the weather. Groudon's gonna take extra chip. That lets me max strike. Yeah, that's an easy max strike, as well as a Giga Impact, as well as a Will-O-Wisp. And then if you live, yeah, you should max Groudon at this point. So we just can go for big damage into you with Giga Impact. Like I said, as long as we hit, that's what matters. And then we do have the risk, or the chance, of Will-O-Wisp. You could just go for a Precipice Blades. As yep, we are going to see Groudon, Donny Boy going to come out. We do have Leaf Storm from Calyrex, so we are playing the 90% accuracy game, but that's a game that I'm willing to play right now. So this is 150. Yeah, I mean Giga Impact is 225. We do this. We go for a Will-O-Wisp. We want to at least get as much Hail Chip as we can. I'm fine if you target into Groudon. You could go for just straight Precipice Blades, as yet we're just going to see that, but this should easily KO you. Boom. It doesn't KO you, but like Astral Barrage at this point will. So we are going to see the Citrus Berry. So you will be able to potentially get rid of Weezing. Oh, you're going to Swords Dance. Swords Dance is fine. If we hit a Will-O-Wisp, that's even better. Survey says we don't, but you know, that is fine. Gigas is going to be useless this turn. You are getting some Hail Chip onto you, so that's going to really set up for, like I said, Calyrex just swapping in and going for an Astral Barrage. We could protect. We could actually protect Weezing with the expectation that you are going to max and target. You're going to max Quake into Weezing. That means that Gigas will maintain its speed, and I can... oh, you're straight up not even maxing. Gigas must recharge. You're going to Precipice Blades. I'll take that, because we're getting Hail Chip onto Groudon every turn. Thank you, Gigas, for all you've done. Finally, we get to bring out Calyrex on the Calyrex-focused team, and we have a really clear Astral Barrage that... Astral Barrage should KO. Yeah, Groudon is low. Kyogre is the one that has more special defense. This is single target specs. This is single target specs. You are taking a ton of recoil from Hail. We just double up into you. And imagine if we had Charizard and we just Blast Burned. We hit this button and we go for a... we can go for another Will-O-Wisp. It's fine. Let's just see. And yeah, it looks like they're going to cancel. So overall, a really good battle once again. Weezing Gigas just absolutely unstoppable in this format. Once again, a really short video, but let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, so last battle of the day, and it is a Zacian team. It is Politoed, Indeedee with, what's it called? A Zapdos, Dragovish, a Lapras, and Zacian. So, unfortunately, I don't really have a reason to consider anything else. I could just cuz. You know what? Let's mix it up. I built this team to do stuff. Let's do it. Let's go Rillaboom, Charizard with Torkoal and Calyrex in the back. We'll leave him at home for now. I think Regigigas and Weezing have done enough. I don't necessarily think this was the best 4 to bring. It's fine. It's fine. If we get an Airstream up with Charizard, getting an Airstream up with Charizard essentially guarantees we're in a fantastic spot. Yeah, we also have the ability to max Rillaboom. We have the ability to Wildfire into Lapras. So, like, there are options here. Yeah, we should be good overall. The big fear is what? The big fear is Zacian, Lapras. No, Zacian, Lapras I don't care about. Zacian, Lapras is easy. I don't know if Charizard lives. That's a question though. Zapdos and Indeedee. Zapdos and Indeedee I can work with. We Airstream and Knockoff. Yeah. We go for an Airstream, we go for a Knockoff. We could say you are going to Airstream into Psychic Seed. How much? Rillaboom like continues to disappoint me with its defense. Despite the fact that I actually have a good amount invested in defense, I'm just gonna go for a U-turn here, and I'm gonna go for a max Airstream onto Zappy. If you redirect, you redirect. You should redirect. We have a good amount of defense. So like I want to say we're good. But we'll see. We are going to see either no max or what am I saying? Either no max or a speed tie or a slower Zapdos. We do get Charizard to look all big and cute. This is really good for us because this means that we will outspeed Zacian, which is huge. As yep, here comes the Follow Me. Should be a Follow Me Brave Bird into the Rillaboom. As oh wow, we are still. This is actually a big deal. Oh god, that is awkward. That is awkward because I don't think that U-turn will KO. We will see a Brave Bird into Rillaboom. Rillaboom does just absolutely nothing. Zapdos takes a ton of damage. We can bring out Torkoal here. Torkoal is fine. That'll change the weather and give me the Sun Boost. And so now, what we have? Okay, so Charizard now has a boost to its special attack. We can. I'm gonna go for a Burning Jealousy and go for an Airstream onto Zapdos once again. I think with the with the solar power boost, that should be enough to KO Indeedee. Oh, with the double up, it should be enough. So if you go for redirection, that's fine. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I want to preserve Wildfire till the very end. Right? Yeah, if we can preserve Wildfire till the end, we are good. We do have Calyrex in the back. Rillaboom, I think, was a mistake. I should have just brought... Okay, we are going to see Follow Me. Follow Me is fine. We will be able to get off the second Airstream onto you. This hopefully will... It doesn't KO, but that's fine. Single target would have been a little bit nicer for the extra damage. I'm hoping you go for like a coaching. We are going to just see straight Brave Bird onto Torkoal. Torkoal takes a decent amount of chip. The question though is, will we be able to do enough for a double KO? Survey says we at least KO the Indeedee. Yeah, if we had KO'd the Indeedee last time, I think we would have gotten the double. But we are going to at least be having we have a guaranteed, what's it called? We have a guaranteed wildfire. I'm gonna wildfire Zapdos, which is awkward. But if you max guard, I need to guarantee that I get off wildfire. Wildfire is huge for me, for dealing with Zacian in the end game. Oh god, I really wish I had Life Orb on Charizard or ran Gigas like I had planned. It's almost like I could have just gone for significantly different plays. Yeah, we are going to see a max. I'm really hoping for a max guard. If you max guard, yeah, you should max guard saying, hey, I want to avoid the wildfire. Yep, we are going to see that. If you, like I said, go for the max guard, that's good for me because you could max Geyser. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Wildfire comes out into Zappy. Zapdos goes down 100%. So we're forcing Zacian to take turns of wildfire damage. There's also the sun's still up. So if you Geyser, we are going to take significantly less damage. Yep, we are going to see Geyser come out into probably Charizard. Yep, Charizard's going to take that very well. That's perfect. You don't have, what's it called? You do not have up your resonance. Body press going to come out. Did a decent chunk. Might be a weakness. It is weakness policy Lapras. That's fine. We are at +2 with Charizard. We are getting a good amount of chip up as well. What's nice is you cannot KO both of us. Yeah, you cannot KO both of us. How do I want to distribute this damage? I could double protect. I'm going to actually do that. I want to double protect because I want to let Wildfire do a good chunk to set up, because that's gonna take away a significant amount of HP on Zacian to let me deal with it in the end game with what's it called, with Calyrex, and I might see a protect from Zacian. No protect from Zacian. That's annoying. Sacred Sword, perfect into Torkoal. That's fine with me. This should be a resonance. Yep, into probably Zacian. Into Charizard. We are going to live, which is huge. I can what? Blast Burn into Zacian. Or Earth Power into Zacian. Earth Power and Body Press? Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just get things as low as possible. I'm going to go for a Body Press onto Lapras and a Scorching Sands onto Zacian. Right? You could... Protecting Zacian wouldn't be the worst thing, as we're just going to get the Scorching Sands off, which is going to be huge damage. Not huge damage, but that should be resonance range. As Behemoth Blade comes out, this should be into Charizard. That's fine. Charizard has done its job, and yeah, because Zacian is under half, and Geyser. I don't know about. Oh, that was so smart. That's Lapras' last turn of max. So yeah, okay, yeah. Lapras has finished its max. Zacian is at under half. Lapras is at under half as well. You are no longer maxed. Yes, you do have up Resonance, but I don't think Resonance will be enough given the range you're at and given the fact that this is going to be specs. But we do still have to be very cognizant of how much HP you do have left. So, glad we were able to at least use other Pokemon. And this, I mean, like, this is kind of how the team functions, where you want to have Lapras clean up in the end game and really put on pressure in the early game. I'm fine to just click Astral Barrage, see what happens from here. And I think, I mean, that should be a wrap. Like, looking at how low they both are, I cannot see Zacian live this. Obviously, if I don't KO it, it's going to KO me back as Astral Barrage. This should be a double KO. This should definitely KO Zacian. Lapras might live. Or it's just a double KO. We love to see that. So, overall, really good job with the team. I've had a blast with it. It is a little awkward that it is, like I said, a Calyrex team. We don't really use Calyrex that much, but when we do, we do. So great job with the team. We will be moving on to something starting tomorrow. Maybe the I was thinking maybe the Solgaleo team, just because we are still using Chris Wright's Palkia team, and we don't want to have like two. Maybe we'll do 2 Palkia teams. We'll see. So Politoed, love Politoed. Pretty cool set. A Indeedee, yeah, that thing was just so bulky. We do see Zappy with max speed. Yep. A Dragovish. Sad that didn't make an appearance. Water Absorb Lapras. Yeah, that was a little bit scary. And then finally, we are going to see Zacian with, yeah, when I see max attack, max speed, that guarantees that we are going to win that one. So overall, really fun games. We'll use a different team tomorrow. And until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.